I tried to make my character look as much like Gandalf as I could on a Shadowfax with a moth. Please appreciate it. Thank you. All right, y'all, we are going to be diving into the prologue quest line of the Makarth DLC that is coming out on November 2nd of this year. It is the fourth and final chapter of the Greymoor storyline, The Dark Heart of Skyrim. Greymoor has been all about pretty much vampires and vamps, two of my favorite things. I've been enjoying it immensely, and I'm mega hyped for this DLC that's coming out on the 2nd. It's coming out with a new zone. Should be rad. If you'd like to do the prologue chapter, you have to own Greymoor, obviously, but then you can also just go here into your Crown Store, DLC, quest starters, sorry, prologues, and then here it is right here, for free. So let's hit it. The Ravenwatch Inquiry. The Ravenwatch, a society of vampires working for the greater good, has requested I meet with their agent Gwendis to find out more about the Grey Host. I need to meet with Gwendis, a member of the Ravenwatch, to find out more about the Grey Host. Cool. Talk to Gwendis. I believe she's here outside your starter city. I'm Ebonheart Pact, so she's right here in Stone Falls. We're going to cruise on up and see what's up with Gwendis. She's a dope vamp.
You hear about the contract. Investigating the Grey Host is like trying to wrestle an angry spirit. Anyway, the Ravenwatch could certainly use the help. And by Ravenwatch...
Why is House Ravenwatch investigating the Grey Host?
The Ravenwatch is dedicated to curtailing the activities of unscrupulous vampires. And the Grey Host is as unscrupulous as they come.
Hell yeah.
Someone is rebuilding the ancient army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. We have to stop them.
I love vamps hunting vamps. So cool. How do you know all this?
Hey, I was doing stuff before you showed up. Look, there's a new Grey Host. One of their original leaders may be in charge. And they're experimenting with life energy. If that doesn't spell trouble, I don't know what does. Will you help me?
I will indeed. Who would talk like this? I'll help you find out more about the Grey Host.
Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. Bankerai Garrison. There's a scholar named Norette Deal there who may be able to tell us more about the Grey Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go.
Let's get some more info. Tell me about what you learned.
My research has uncovered pieces, but I hope the scholars at the Bankerai Garrison can put the puzzle together. Members of the Grey Host experimented with life energy, and at least one of their leaders survived their defeat in the ancient past.
Let's hear about the survivor.
My research indicates a council ruled the Grey Host. One of those leaders fell out of favor and another survived the final battle. A Durrani noble with connections to Viridian Watch gave the survivor sanctuary. In return, they made her a vampire.
Cool. You know, I totally believe that vampires exist, and it's really ridiculous that they haven't come down and turned me yet. So... can we, any vamps out there, hit me up. I'm down. Let's do this.
In the ancient past, the Grey Host sought to use life energy to draw souls into containment vessels called stone husks. It had something to do with returning the dead to life. I think there's a new Grey Host, and they've revived those experiments.
Oh, damn. Anything else I need to know before we head out?
But nothing that can't wait.
Great.
Let's take the cart to the Bankerai Garrison and find the scholars who can tell us more about the history of the Grey Host.
All right. Awesome. Let's head on over. We can take, yeah, we'll just take the cart. You know, I was mentioning earlier about how I kind of just wish a vamp would show up. I know that immortality is a terrifying and scary thing, and, you know, there's reasons why things die and whatnot, but if I've got super awesome vamp powers, I'm mega down. All right,
Nice
Gwendis.
camp, I suppose.
The scholar you were looking for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour?
Damn.
I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army
They
is
actually were
resolved.
giving tours.
If I could offer a suggestion, turn around and head for the safety of Evermore's walls.
Hey now, come on.
As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots attacked. We barely got out before the first impacts from their ballistae shook the walls.
Septima Tharm's army attacked Bankerai Garrison. Where are they now?
Occupying the walls. And they didn't just attack the garrison, they conquered it. The knights keep saying the Lion Guard will come. That will push the invaders out in less time than it takes to brew a cup of tea. But that hasn't happened yet.
Well, regardless, got some
I'm
questions.
sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Pyre Watch warrior who accompanied them has my thoughts in a jumble. Come to think of it, The Pyre Watch are experts on the Grey Host. Find my friends, and I'm sure the warrior will answer your questions.
Cool. I know the Pyre Watch. I met a member not long ago.
Then you know how brave and knowledgeable they are. One of their warriors was here recruiting when the garrison came under attack. She offered to protect the scholars that fled, and I haven't seen them since. I fear for their safety. Can you help?
I will find your missing scholars and the Pyre Watch warrior.
Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction of Evermore with the Pyre Watch warrior, while Jannard headed toward Kerbel's Hollow. Please be careful. The wilderness can be treacherous between here and there.
Is there anything at all you can tell me about the Grey Host?
Even if my mind wasn't clouded with worry, I'm an expert on the Second Era. My First Era knowledge is extremely limited. The Pyre Watch knows more about the Grey Host than anyone. Find her and my friends, and she'll provide the answers you seek.
I'll find the Pyre Watch warrior and your colleagues.
Thank you, friend. When you return with the scholars safely in tow, we should be able to put our collective heads together and dredge up that ancient history. That is, if the Pyre Watch warrior hasn't already satisfied your curiosity.
Goodbye. All right, I believe they should be marked on our map. And no, they are not. Where the hell are they? Oh, talk to Gwendis.
This scholar's research doesn't go back to the First Era. And the other scholars fled? That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right. This Pyre Watch warrior is a promising lead, though. Let's go find her and the other scholars.
I'm down. Scholar Deal says the missing scholars ran in 2 different directions.
I heard. Let's split up and go after them. All take Kerbel's Hollow. You head toward Evermore. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
I've met a member of the Pyre Watch.
Yeah, my brother Fenorian mentioned something about that.
Oh,
I should have
Fenorian.
thought of them earlier, but they're pretty secretive and reclusive. We're lucky one left their post to consult with the scholars. Go find them and then meet me back here.
I'll meet you back here with the scholars. I hate when people talk like this. We'll go to the close one first. I like how the scholar said the path was perilous. And yet, we're already here. And it was very safe. Oh, nice camp.
You there. Come. You don't look like a refugee. Are you a soldier from the garrison? What news of the Imperial attack?
Scholar Deal sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's walls.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore. But the cursed Imperials caught up with us. They would have captured us if not for that Pyre Watch warrior. Have you seen her? Is she alive?
I haven't. Scholar Deal said she was leading you toward Evermore.
She was, but we ran into Imperials. The Pyre Watch warrior distracted the soldiers and ordered me to flee. Then she took Cogleen and headed west. Please, find them. I worry for their safety.
I'll find them. Go to Scholar Deal's camp.
I will go to Scholar Deal's camp now.
Yes.
We are most fortunate you came to our aid.
I came here for information about the Grey Host of the First Era. What can you tell me?
Other than the fact that they were defeated here centuries ago, not much, I'm afraid. I can tell you Empress Hestra's legions came to the aid of Bankarai garrison. That's why High Rock became part of the Alessian Empire for a time.
You must know something else about the Grey Host.
Alas, you seek facts and figures that I don't have readily at hand. Perhaps when I can retrieve my papers from inside the garrison? You know, the Pyre Watch warrior might be able to help you. They're experts on the Grey Hosts of the First Era.
Goodbye.
I will return to Scholar Deal's camp. May Tall Papa guide your steps.
Oh, hell yeah, Tall Papa. I love it when they call me that. I haven't done much on this character. I pretty much leveled it up, and then I've only run Maelstrom a couple times, so we're going to get lots of discoveries and things. Totally hiding behind the statue.
You're the first thing I've seen that isn't an undead monstrosity. Oh, lovely. Are you with the garrison? Please, tell me you're here to rescue me.
Scholar Deal sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's walls.
Oh, thanks, Stendar. I thought I could make it to Evermore, but I tired myself out. When I tried to pass through the old graveyard, I ran into unspeakable horrors. Thought I was finished. I'll head back now. Oh, say, did you find that Pyre Watch warrior?
I haven't. Scholar Indu said she left to find you.
When the Imperials came after us, she managed to distract them and ordered me to run to the graveyard. I think she headed for the Crypt of the Exiles. Oh, I hope she found shelter within. We owe her our lives. Please, will you go check on her?
Yep. Go find Scholar Deal.
I'll hurry back to Scholar Deal's camp.
Good
Be
idea.
safe.
All right. And it looks like we have to go into this delve. Might as well. It is an Elder Scrolls game, right? Loot all the things. Alrighty. What are we doing? Up, around. We'll grab the Sky Shard. We'll hit the Firewatch Warrior. Boom. Seems good. I'm actually about to be converting this Sork into something that does a little bit more deeps but less survivability. I currently have a tank and a healer that are good for trials, but I realized I don't have a DPS character, and a lot of times when I've been looking for groups in Craglorn, it's been DPS that's actually been holding up the trials groups, so I'll probably try and get this guy into, you know, one of those 80k plus DPS builds that's going around. Awesome 1-bar build for Maelstrom, though. Haven't had an issue with it at all. Oh, hell yeah, we got a lead. That rules. I've been loving Antiquities as well. I don't know about y'all. We did the mount on the stream a couple weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun.
Come forward, you godless mongrel.
Oh, damn. Is she talking to me?
By Tuwaka's mercy, it's you.
What? She stood
I am
up.
sorry I did not recognize you in the shadows. Is Fenorian with you?
So awkward.
No,
Her
you're
eyes are up
alone.
there.
What adventure makes our paths cross again, my friend?
There we go. Scholar Deal sent me to find you in the Scholars. She has a camp outside the garrison's walls.
It gladdens my heart
No,
to
go.
hear that
Jeez.
Scholar Deal is safe. But what of the other scholars? Did my efforts to lead the Imperials away allow them to get away?
I located Scholars Cogleen and Indu. I sent them to Deal's camp.
That is truly fortunate. As for me, I escaped the Imperials only to find myself surrounded by ancient undead. Let us speak outside. I will follow your lead. May Onsi guide your blade.
Follow me. All right, so now we're leaving.
Lead on, Wayfarer.
Huzzah. We out. Cool.
I came to Bankurai Garrison seeking recruits for the Pyre Watch. Hunding.
Hunding!
I did not expect those villains to arrive and send innocent people fleeing for shelter. I am grateful you saved the scholars. Now what can I do for you in return?
I'm looking for information about Hunding.
The Grey Host was a terrible army of vampires, werewolves, and other monsters that pillaged the land. Only the combined might of the Bankurai Garrison and the Alessian Empire finally defeated them. That story, unfortunately, is mired in legend.
So there's nothing you can tell me about how the Grey Host was defeated?
The true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it. Magic was involved, almost certainly. But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been able to determine.
There must be something you know that can help us understand the Grey Host.
I can delve into the records of my order when I return to our sanctum.
Cool.
But understand that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried, not exposing it. I can tell you that there are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter.
I've thought about getting this nose piercing, no lie. We learned something similar. Dureni Noble offered the Survivor Sanctuary.
A Dureni noble? That gives some credence to the historical record. An incomplete parchment mentioned Viridian Watch, but we never saw the significance. It also said that only the worthy could enter the sanctuary. We never determined what that meant.
I need to tell my associate Gwendis about this. You should return to Scholar Deal's camp.
I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer, and I still have my own to uphold. But if you seek answers about the Grey Host, then may Mara bless your search.
Good, you're back. I found Jannard and I see you've managed to return with the rest. Show off. Now that we settled that matter, what did the Pyre Watch warrior tell you about the Grey Host?
Shalaria said the historical record is incomplete concerning the details of the Grey Host.
I was afraid of that.
Womp womp.
So much about the First Era has been lost. I wonder if the Pyre Watch knows anything about the other details we learned. About the survivor and their connection to a Dureni noble.
She confirmed there was a survivor, and they may have taken sanctuary in Viridian Watch.
That matches what we already uncovered, and confirms the Dureni connection. Did you find out anything else I should know?
Apparently, the legend says the way to safety was only available to those worthy to receive it.
A riddle, damn it. There's always a riddle. Well, I say we go to Viridian Watch and figure this out on our own. I'll mark the location on your map.
Thank you.
Now let's go before Scholar Deal tries to regale me with more tales of the Knights of St. Pellin.
I'll meet you inside Viridian Watch. All right, where's
meet you
that?
at Virid-
Is it here in Bankarai? Oh, it is. Let us go. We'll run it. We'll swim it. Hell yeah. Gandalf the swimmer. 100 meters in 12 seconds. Favors the breaststroke usually. God dang, this game is beautiful. I had somebody once try to tell me that this game was ugly or bland looking. I was aghast. Heresy, I say. It's gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Look at this water. Down we go.
Look. There's a sigil right there. Don't you see it?
Yeah, yep, I do. I do.
It makes so much sense. The riddle. Only those worthy can find the way to safety. Only vampires and werewolves can see these sigils. That explains why no one ever found anything.
Oh, wait. Is my guy a werewolf? My guy is a werewolf. If you're not a vamp or a werewolf, can you not see these sigils?
We follow the sigils to wherever they lead. The survivor of the battle at Bankarai Garrison must have seen these and used them as a guide to get wherever they were hidden. If we find that place, we'll find answers. Come on.
Let's go.
Another one. Keep going west.
All right. Blow up all the things. Another.
South here. Not that we have a choice.
Gwendis the Navigator. Might as well grab the Sky Shard.
East. Down that tunnel.
Great, great. I was kind of hoping it would actually be a puzzle. Well, that's all right. This way I don't have to embarrass myself on
I
YouTube
think we're close.
trying to figure it out.
This must be it. Now how to go about opening it. That's done it. Let's check inside.
What a... Sick! Let's go. To the all-powerful and illustrious Lord Rada al-Saran, I created this sanctuary to account for the unfortunate possibility of the battle going awry. Now word has reached me of the Grey Host's defeat. I fear the worst has come to pass. Damn Styrich's recklessness and his sickening ego. It is truly unjust that the man who brokered the deal with Molag Bal should be the downfall of a great order. If you are reading this, I know it must have been painful to fight tirelessly, only to watch your brothers and sisters fall around you, but you must survive. You will speak for those who have fallen. You must continue the legacy. I hope you did not have trouble locating this safe haven. I made sure to mark the way with magic blood sigils that only one of your distinction would be able to detect. There are healing poultices and bandages in case you are injured, and bound prisoners for when you need to feed. Know that you are protected here. No harm will come to you. I will check on this refuge in a few days once it is safe to do so. I hope to find you well, and that my act of dedication to you and your cause reflects well upon me. I am ever your loyal servant, and should you choose to grace me with the gift of immortality, I shall spend eternity as Lady Thorn in service to you as we rebuild what was lost. Your devoted servant, Lady Ingarian of Clan Dureni. Lady Thorn.
Rada al-Saran was a survivor. That figures. And Lady Thorn helped him. Or should I say, Lady Ingrid?
Mm-hmm. An ancient backpack.
Looks like he had quite the setup down
A Jansport from another era.
I'm surprised that's lasted all this time.
Same. A lunchbox, perhaps with Alf on it.
What's that?
Or the
Let me
A-Team.
see it.
Okay.
I recognize this signet, but that doesn't make any sense.
Does it have something to do with the Grey Host?
I don't know. No, this can't be. But it is, isn't it? Damn it. I don't like where this is going.
What's wrong?
I've seen this signet before, or one just like it. My mentor, Count Verandis, had one. But why would he have something connected to the Grey Host? That doesn't make any sense.
There has to be an explanation.
You're right, of course. There must be something we're missing. We need answers, and there's only one place to find them. Ravenwatch Castle in Rivenspire. Let's go. I'll explain more when we get there. I need time to think.
Let's head there. Fast travel. Let's go. Convenient. Gwendis?
Good, you made it. So, I've had some time to think. I know this may seem a little unorthodox, but I want to go into the castle through the secret passage.
Secret passage? But isn't this your castle?
Yes, but we just learned that Count Verandis, my friend, my mentor, and the leader of House Ravenwatch possesses a Grey Host signet.
Oh man, the calls are coming
That
from inside the
disturbs me,
house.
and I'm not disturbed easily. I want to investigate this quietly, without attracting attention.
Okay. Can't you just ask Count Verandis where he got the signet? Oh, we're
I don't
so
want to do that
stupid.
until I have more
Why
information.
would we ask that?
Verandis and Look, I'm not just going to run in there and hurl accusations at him, especially about
Right.
something this serious. I want to
It's so
figure this out before I
embarrassing.
confront him.
So what do you want to do?
Verandis stores relics he's collected over the centuries in the castle's cellar. Always keeps the door locked tight. I trust Verandis, but I need to see what he's hiding. I hope this is all a misunderstanding, that I'm wrong about all this. We'll see.
Let's investigate the castle cellar.
This way. The door's over here.
Whoa! That's a door? A pile of shit. What? Oh! I need that shovel. That was
And
amazing.
Down we go. Watch out for vermin. We don't fumigate down here as often as we should.
I wonder what they would do they fumigate in Tamriel? That doesn't even make sense. I wonder if they do. Are there like exterminators in Tamriel? What? Into the castle. Cool. Oh, sneak. We have to sneak? I'm so bad at sneaking. All right.
Let's hurry to the cellar. I'm fairly certain I can get it unlocked.
I guess we go down. Oh, she's not sneaking. Okay, good. Not very
Give me a
sneaky,
moment.
Gwendis.
Hurry now. Inside.
Boom.
See if you can find the signet. It must be in one of these crates or boxes.
Moi?
Another secret door? I didn't know that was here. It has the
Whoa.
same mark as the signet. Maybe. Opened. Let's see what's inside.
I guess we're doing the quest right along at the same time as this other person, which is kind of fun.
What is this place? Did Verandis use this as a secret study? Check the desk,
The
would you?
locked room. Principles of conjuration. Is that what we're reading? No. To my dear friend. Here we go. Verandis, I know that your ceaseless quest to appease and coddle the mortals takes a great deal of your time, but I must insist that you take a brief respite from your work to come visit the great castle we erected in your absence. It truly is magnificent. I firmly believe that when the peace we both seek is realized, Greyhome will stand among the wonders of the world. It will be a beacon of hope for our kind and the mortals who serve us. A grand reminder of anything is possible with hard work and vision. Your absence is felt here. The Grey Council rules the Grey Host, but your seat at our table remains empty. Even Exarch Ulfra feels your loss, though she would never admit it. Come, my friend, visit us at Greyhome. We created a laboratory that rivals anything in the Mages Guild. I have no doubt that you and Exarch, oh God, Singhalis can complete your research there. I've drawn a map on the back of this letter to guide you to the island. Return to us, Verandis. Return. I just read it out loud. To your family and to your home. Your beloved brother, Rada al-Saran. Dang.
That letter. What does it say? That letter. Please tell me it's just an old to-do list or something, and not actually proof that the man I trusted with my life was involved with the Grey Host.
Oh man, this letter suggests Count Verandis was a member of the
What?
Grey Host.
Verandis, how could you? I don't want to believe it, and yet here it is.
Look, we only have half
right
the
before
story,
my very eyes.
Gwendis.
Why didn't he ever tell me? I thought I knew everything there was to know about him. No, there has to be more. What else does the letter say?
It mentions an island, the Grey Host Castle, and there's a map.
It's possible that castle no longer exists, but I want to go. I refuse to believe Verandis was part of the Grey Host. There has to be more to this. Some piece of the puzzle that makes sense of everything. Are you still with me?
I will. Hell yeah, let's go. Boom.
Thank you. The cart's still waiting outside. We'll take it to the docks and travel by boat from there as we follow this map. Go on ahead. I want to take one more look around. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
Cool. I'll meet you by the cart. Out we go. I thought we would come out and get attacked by a gigantic baddie. For sure. Cart? There she is.
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Delaying the inevitable won't help anyone, and it won't get me the answers I need. Come on, let's go see what's on this secret
I really
island.
like this voice actress. What do you think we'll find on the secret island?
Answers, I hope. Look, I have to do this. I'm going to see this journey through, no matter what truth waits at the end. Let's just go. The sooner we get this over with, the better. First, however, take this. You earned it.
Thanks. Complete
That
quest.
letter we found. I can't believe Verandis was part of something as evil as the Grey Host. I guess we need to go to the secret island, and the castle if it still exists. I
Wow.
won't rest until I learn the truth. The whole truth.
How exactly do we get
We
there?
follow the map. We'll take the cart to Shornhelm's coast, hire a ship, and sail to the spot indicated on the back of the letter. Fingers crossed, we'll be there faster than you can say gore apple pie.
And what do we do when we get there?
Look around, and hopefully find nothing. Determine this was just all a big misunderstanding. That Verandis was never a member of the Grey Host. If not, then I suppose I want to find undeniable proof that my mentor was a monster. So, can we go now?
I'm ready.
This still doesn't feel entirely real. I can't believe we found a letter
Okay,
tying
you're not
Verandis
ready.
to
Got
the
it.
Grey Host. From Rada al-Saran of all people. At least there's a map. Let's find this damned island
Yep.
and finish this.
Right, I'm
The
still
cart's
ready.
waiting.
Yeah, I know. Why are we going
We
again?
discovered a signet that looks just like one my mentor, Count Verandis, used to have. A signet
Bad
that
short-term
belonged to
memory,
Rada
Gwendis.
al-Saran.
I'm really
When we
sorry.
searched Ravenwatch Castle, we found an old letter to Verandis, requesting he
I
come
can't
to the
find my
secret
keys.
island.
We never found Verandis' signet.
No, but I'm sure it was the same as the one from Viridian Watch. Not that it matters. You read the damn letter.
I did.
It
I
proves-
did.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it
you're right.
proves.
I'm
That
sorry.
my
I
mentor
shouldn't be
might have been
questioning
part
you.
of a cabal of vampires that tried to conquer Tamriel.
Yeah. Goodbye. Great. And I think that's it. Gwendis' cart to Greyholm. Let's go. Oh, dang. What? Oh, dang.
This is where the map led us. A lovely and ominous spot for a foreboding Grey Host castle, don't you think? If we can't find something about Rada al-Saran and Verandis here, then I'm not sure where else to look.
So, how do you want to
Well,
do
it
this?
seems obvious to start with the unnecessarily ostentatious vampire castle over there. I think we should survey the island first. The Grey
I
Host
love
may be
vampire
gone,
castles.
but they could have left traps. And who knows what kind of wildlife lives here.
What kind of traps?
I don't know. Something gothic and ridiculous. I don't like to generalize, but vampires tend toward the dramatic. Just be careful. We won't learn anything about Verandis and the Grey Host if we go and get ourselves killed.
Let's go look around the island. Dope. And by look around, I mean just go here to the end.
What is that thing? Did it just pulse at me? Did you see that? That crystal thing clearly reacted. It pulsed as I approached it.
Do you think it's some kind of trap?
Well, it hasn't exploded or fried us to a crisp yet, so I'm thinking no. Probably not. I've seen something like this before, part of a ward. I think it responds to the presence of a vampire, like those sigils we saw.
So what do we do with the crystals?
Now that they're awake, it should be simple enough to deactivate them. I'm not sure if your eyes are as good as mine, but I think I see a few more up ahead. I'll keep watch while you deal with the crystals.
All right. Smack some crystals into it. Deactivate.
Let's go deal with the rest of the ward.
Let's do the one. Nope, we're gonna have to go around to that one. So we'll do this one first. Is it in the tower? I feel like it is. Hell yeah. Boom, baby. Deactivated. Thank you. I mean, it is my first time deactivating crystals, but I appreciate it. All right, this one we've probably got to go up the steps and around. Gonna mount. Gwendis is vamp. Yep, she's mega fast. This castle is dope. Oh, gargoyles! Bam.
Good job. Let's find another ward crystal.
Ow, I should have blocked that. I even had a countdown timer for it and everything. Ah! Cool, cool. Where are the other ones? All the way on the other side. Let's do it to it. Oh, man. Oh, did you see that? There was like a... Oh, that's so sick. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry. I don't think I was supposed to go there. Pardon me, puppers. Don't these dogs they designed for Greymoor kind of look like the dogs from Ghostbusters a little bit? I don't know. That's what I always think of. Maybe they don't. Booyah. And down.
That was definitely a rumble. Let's go check the castle.
Okay. Now we probably have to fight whatever I spawned at the front door. What up, spectral assassin?
The way looks
so
clear. Let's see if we
cool.
can get inside.
That's it? 3
I hate to
crystals.
admit it,
Oh,
but this
whoa.
place is impressive.
Dude, this is so cool.
This place must have been impressive back in the day, but now it's just decrepit. Looks like it's been abandoned for centuries. Luckily, I came prepared. How do you feel about trying something unconventional?
What do you mean unconventional?
The members of House Ravenwatch exchange vials of their own blood.
Oh, okay.
That shows a rare level of trust, even among vampires, since blood can be used in all sorts of spells, both beneficial and harmful. I brought some of Verandis' blood with me.
Yeah, but it means he has some of yours. How is Verandis' blood going to help
By
us?
putting a drop of his blood in this potion, we can dreamwalk and access any memories Verandis has of this place. I'll leave it here on the table for when you're ready. I'd drink it myself, but a dreamwalk requires an impartial participant.
Is a dreamwalk dangerous?
Dangerous? Not usually. The potion mixes alchemy and magic, Verandis' own design. It lets the imbiber experience the memories of the person whose blood is added to the concoction. The potion is on the
Blood
table.
memories.
Make sure you drink the whole thing.
I'll drink the dreamwalk potion and find out what I can. Here we go. Boom. Dreamwalk. Okay, dream sit. Dream port. Sick.
While we have your crates moved to your study, Exarch Singalis and Ulfra would like a word.
Yeah.
It is good to see you, Exarch Verandis.
Cool.
Lord Rada al-Saran will be pleased you accepted his invitation. You have been terribly missed. Exarchs Ulfra and Singalis asked me to send you to them as soon as you arrived. They wish to speak with you.
I'm no exarch, dear Faustine. I want nothing to do with grandiose titles or Styrich's army.
Of course, Lord Verandis. My apologies. Please, you shouldn't keep the Exarchs waiting.
Where can I find Ulfra and Singalis?
Exarch Ulfra likes to look out over the courtyard from the eastern balcony.
Oh, how quaint.
Exarch Singalis rarely leaves his laboratory on the upper level. Both want to see you. I will inform you once your crates have been moved to the study set aside for you.
Please take care of my apothecary chest. Many of the components are irreplaceable. Did you get that? One's on the way to the other, to the balcony. Man, this place is rad. Man, the vamps are so cool in this game. We need more good vampire stories in the world in general. Exarch Ulfra.
Can you smell them, Verandis? Prey on the wind. We should be out hunting them, not uselessly debating in these halls of stone.
You wanted to speak with me? You're the one that wanted. This is like kind of like a little subtle jab here, huh? Yeah, but you wanted to talk, Ulfra.
When you see Lord Rada al-Saran, do not continue your age-old argument. He needs to remain focused. I'll never understand your obsession with sheep, Verandis. There are hunters and prey. We are hunters. Your sympathy for prey borders on the insane.
You were mortal once.
As were you, until Molag Bal made you into something more, something worthy. Lord Hircine made me one of his most powerful hunters, because he knew mortality restricted me. I could not reach my full potential until he rescued me from that fate.
All I suggest is that we live in peace with mortals. They outnumber us after all.
The wolf does not fear 1,000 rabbits. It merely enjoys
That's a
the
fair point.
bounty Hircine has provided. Humans, no matter how large their pathetic armies grow, will never threaten us. Come to your senses, Verandis. Come back to your brothers and sisters.
I won't stop trying to convince you that my course is the correct one.
You're a fool, Verandis.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
You always have been. Why does Lord Rada al-Saran continue to humor you? We don't need you on the Great
Okay,
Council.
all right.
You aren't even fit to be one of Styric's foot soldiers.
Okay.
Go bother someone else with your nonsense.
This is an impressive castle.
Greyholm is impressive.
I want to change in
deny
tone.
that. But I detest all the sitting around and debating.
But that's all you've been doing since I got here.
A hunter. I ache to feel a mortal writhe in my grasp, to watch their blood spray against the dirt. Don't you?
You know that is not my way,
Why
Ulfra.
do I even try to talk to you about such
I don't
things?
know.
Lord Rada al-Saran should have dealt with you years ago, but he keeps calling you back.
Goodbye. Cool. Good talk. Ulfra's kind of annoying. I hate talking. Talk with me. Why are we talking? I wanted to talk with you. Why do I want to talk with you? I don't know, Ulfra. Jeez. What a painful conversation. All right, what's in here? The lab. Oh, cool. Dude. Those husks. Yes. Singalis, what up?
Ah, Verandis. Good. I wanted to talk to you. I never tire of looking at this creation. Tell me again, why did
We
you
did the
abandon your
husks!
stone husks? I thought you wanted your precious mortals to
Wow.
enjoy the everlasting life of their betters.
The mortal I resurrected went mad, Singalis. The experiment failed.
Is that what bothers you? One small failure and you abandon such promising research. You had the opportunity to seize control of existence itself. To control both life and death. Such power is unimaginable, yet you squander it.
One failure was more than enough. Even power such as you describe is not worth the cost.
Cost? Pah! What cost? Mortals are as cheap
Oh God,
and
okay.
plentiful as grains of
This
sand
again.
on a beach. Once you mastered your creation, you'd be able to resurrect them at will. They would worship you as a god. Wouldn't that bring about the peace you crave?
We are not their gods, Singalis. We are their equals.
How can you be so misguided? Mortals are so far beneath us they cannot even comprehend their own inadequacy. I only hope Lord Rada al-Saran can talk some sense into you.
Man, the voice acting is so good in
Meanwhile,
this
I will
quest
study
line.
this creation. Perhaps even succeed where you failed.
I hope you do succeed, Singalis.
How I have missed our endless debates, my friend. Our deep and fascinating discussions about science.
Oh, okay.
and
I like
philosophy.
Singalis a lot better.
I look forward to renewing that exchange. If you haven't presented yourself yet, you should go see Lord Rada al-Saran.
What about your own research, Singalis?
I've been quite successful in your absence. Rada al-Saran discovered a strange relic beneath the Reach. I spent weeks examining it. It's quite remarkable, and I've only scratched the surface of the possibilities it might offer our kind.
That sounds fascinating. What kind of relic?
I prefer not to draw any conclusions until I've had time to examine it at length. But I welcome the chance to discuss it with you once you've settled in.
Goodbye. All right, cool. That dude's way cooler.
Verandis, my friend. At long last.
Hell yeah. Just frolicking in a blood fountain. No big whoop. That's amazing. What up, Rada?
How good to see you, Verandis, my old friend. You look well. Our halls have felt quite empty without you. What do you think of our new home? Is it not, as I wrote in my letter, everything one could ask for?
You've built a grand castle, old friend, but I must know, have you considered my request?
To parley with the mortal queen. I have, but my stance has not changed. The Grey Host's strength has grown over the centuries, while dozens of mortal kingdoms have risen and fallen. What sense is there in revealing ourselves to them now?
Mortals are not as you remember them. Empress Hestra would make a fine ally.
What mortals gain from an alliance with us is obvious. But what benefit do we receive from them? King Styric and our Grey Host could crush this Empress Hestra and her armies in a day. I know you worry for our people, Verandis, but you need not.
You can't continue to war against the mortals. There are simply too many of them.
For such a brilliant mind who helped conceive our Grey Council, you can be so short-sighted, Verandis. I will say this. If the mortals do not move against us, we will not move against them. But I cannot protect your precious mortals from themselves.
I believe in the Grey Council, not Styric's Grey Host, and an alliance would protect us all.
Enough talk of alliances and mortals. It has been too long since we last saw one another, Verandis. Let us speak of better times. Drink the blood offered, and contemplate the tremendous responsibility we bear to keep our people safe.
I would like to continue our discussion of an alliance with the mortals later, my friend.
Of course, Verandis. I know you too well to think you would let the topic go so easily. I promise we will speak of it again. There is no need to rush. We have not seen each other in an elf's age. I would hear what you have been up to, my brother.
We're immortal. We have all the time in the world to catch up.
And yet you waste years away from your family, caring for those who live short and meaningless lives. Ah, Verandis, is my word not enough to appease you? We will speak more of this later. For now, I wish to discuss more pleasant topics.
I spoke with Ulfra and Singalis.
Good. You cannot imagine how much I have leaned upon them in your absence. It should please you to know that Ulfra shows restraint these days, and I know Singalis would love to discuss his experiments and research with you.
They don't understand the dream, Rada.
They understand little that does not serve their own needs. They do not understand why we started the Grey Council, or what an asset you are to the Grey Host. It will take much to convince them to make peace with mortals.
Why did you invite me here if you're unwilling to talk about this?
We have talked, and I have listened. I have humored your ideals far longer than they deserve. I invited you because you will flourish here, Verandis. You belong here, among your brothers and sisters, not meandered in the tribulations of mortal life.
The dream didn't start with us ruling over mortals.
Your dream and mine are similar, my friend, but they are not the same. This friction between us, it thins my patience. Still, this place, no matter how grand, did not feel complete until you returned. You belong here, Verandis.
Goodbye. All right.
Lord Verandis, I apologize for the delay. The study is ready for you.
Oh, thank you, Steward Faustine.
Everything is ready for you, my lord. We moved your belongings into the study and provided all the reagents you requested. Should you require anything else, please let me know at once.
Will do. Got you on speed dial, Faustine. Into the study. Oh man, this study is so dope. Maybe I should redecorate my whole house like a vampire castle. Brandis's journal.
Easy, friend. It's time to wake up. Find the dream walk potion and drink it.
Well, I was just about to read the journal. Oh yeah, I forgot it looked like crap. That was cool.
You cried out in your sleep just before you woke up. What happened? Are you all right?
I went to Brandis's study in the dream and tried to read his journal.
That will explain it. Don't worry, it's not you. It's almost impossible to read in a dream walk. But did you say Verandis' study? He had a study in this terrible place? Was he truly a member of the Grey Host?
He was in something called the Great Council, but he wanted to make peace with the mortals.
Sounds like Verandis. That's why he founded the Raven Watch after all.
See, now you get it,
To allow vampires
Gwendis.
like us to gather safely. Only feed on willing subjects, and help mortals instead of preying upon them. So, he wasn't hoping to conquer Tamriel?
Nope, he argued for an alliance with mortals. He truly wanted peace.
Then, he didn't lie to me.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I told you
still the
there's
man I
two
know and
sides,
trust.
Gwendis.
He left out a few things, of course, but I'll deal with that another time. That study of his, it might still be here. Can you lead me to it?
I can indeed. Spectral bodyguard. Oh, what is back there, dude? What is this big mob back here? Sick. Gargoyles. So cool.
After all this time, his scent lingers in this place.
Ugh. Like, what does vampires smell like? Like undead? Rotting. Odu flesh rot. Chanel rot number 5. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would ever come this close. My research finally bore fruit. The stone husk incubation vessels are the answers to all the unknowns I hope to unearth. My hope for this is twofold. One, that I'll be able to resurrect mortal souls from their afterlife. Second, that I'll be able to free vampire souls from Cold Harbor and thus free them from Molag Bal. I will attempt this extraordinary feat on a mortal first. A woman named Lysolda who died of a wasting disease. Once I'm sure that experiment is a success, I will attempt the much riskier undertaking of trying this on a vampire soul. I only pray that my excitement is not premature. I was a fool to think I had all the answers. I preached to Rada al-Saran about protecting mortals, yet my own experiment caused one to suffer needlessly. I attempted to resurrect Lysolda. At first I was elated. She did return from the dead, but she was not whole. Returning to the world of the living drove her mad. She was so angry I could feel her rage as clearly as if she were made of flames. I could not think of a way to help her. I was forced to kill her to prevent her from harming anyone, and that act sickens me. My hubris caused Lysolda so much pain. It shames me. I must discover what went wrong. Perhaps if I put some of my own essence in a reliquary, it might stabilize the experiment. Okay, that will be my next course of action. There are simply too many unknowns. I modified the ritual, but I dare not follow through. The amount of life energy required to pull a soul out of Cold Harbor, that's too high a price to pay. I will keep a record of the process in this journal, but it must not be acted upon. The stone husks cannot be trusted as a methodology as they currently exist. This decision pains me, but I know in my heart it is right. I cannot hurt another the way I hurt Lysolda. I will not risk any others and cause more suffering. This study is closed. I have also begun to contemplate the ramifications of a world without a cycle of life and death. The possibility is horrifying. Why did I ever think this path was the way to peace? I was right to end my experiments and my research where I did. I do not know why I accepted Rada al-Saran's invitation and came to Greyhome. Curiosity, I suppose. An undying hope that I can change the course of the Great Council and avoid the war that Styreach so desperately craves. I did bring all my equipment with me. The ritual chamber they constructed here is really quite impressive. For a moment I contemplated renewing my research with Singalis, but I know that would be folly. It's unfortunate I cannot extract my essence from the reliquary, but that is the least of my worries. For now, I will store it in the first floor armory, hidden among the other reliquaries. I guess we're gonna go get it. I have no intention of staying in Greyhome or remaining a part of the Grey Host's Grey Council, but at least I know the Grey Reliquary will be Grey safe, Grey here. Let it serve as a reminder of my failure. If I am to truly broker peace between mortals and vampires, I still have a long road ahead of me. It's time to take my leave.
Did you find the journal?
Well written, Verandis. Well written.
The journal was still here?
Amazing.
What did it say?
Brandis attempted to resurrect humans and vampires using stone husks.
Let me see that. Huh. Ritual's simple enough. Just light some candles and place the reliquary. It looks like he abandoned the research before ever testing it on a vampire. Something about life energy and too great a cost.
So what do we do now?
When a vampire dies, our souls go to Cold Harbor. We can use that to our advantage. If we want answers, why not go straight to the source? Let's resurrect one of these Grey Host leaders.
Oh my
A member of this
God.
Grey Council Verandis wrote about.
You want to pull a member of the Grey Council out of Cold Harbor?
Why not? They're evil. Who cares what the ritual does to them? We have to interrogate them and find some weakness. Some way to stop the Grey Host. Go downstairs and find the reliquary Verandis wrote about. Then meet me in the ritual chamber.
There we go. I'll go get the reliquary.
Get the reliquary and meet me in the ritual chamber.
Yep. Back down to the lower level. Big gargoyle. Why not? Bam. Got him. Ancient chest. Not very hidden. We got it. Enter the ritual chamber. To the this way. Oh, man. No ups. Glamdolf ain't got ups. Always read the bookshelves. You might get some skill points. Into the ritual chamber. It's a curious thing, mortality. One must ask without ego, is this a blessing or a curse? I think it's a blessing, unless you have vamp powers. All right.
That's a stone husk, all right. Light the candles to
Oh
begin the
God,
ritual.
we are so not supposed to do this. This is only going to end poorly. This is a terrible idea. But I do like candles. Some mood lighting, Gwendis. Is this a trick?
Good. Now place the reliquary.
Yep. It's down. There it is. It's very big. That was in the... Oh my God. That was in that little chest.
It's working.
Oh no. Ba-boom.
Don't worry, Exarch. We've got questions.
So hungry.
Oh no.
You want to fight? Let's do this.
Kill you.
We just want to talk.
Oh God. Observe the reunion.
Wentis, what have you done?
Verandis, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Who do you think sealed this place, child? I came as soon as my wards were disturbed.
Verandis, you should have told me about the Grey Council.
So you know, Gwendis. Come, let us all speak outside.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the one who helped my ward Gwendis with her inquiries. If I had been completely honest with her, I could have saved you both the trouble. Please, accept my apologies.
Well, so why didn't you tell Gwendis about the thing and the stuff?
That was the ancient past. There was no reason to mention my involvement with the Grey Host. I never imagined they would return. Brother Al-Saran and I were friends once. I tried to convince him to take a different path, but to no avail.
I dreamwalked through your memories. I saw what you said to him and the others.
You saw? Then know that I regret not trying harder. If I pushed, could I have averted the war? I suppose we'll never know. Regardless, Gwendis informs me that Rada Al-Saran may be alive, and somehow the Grey Host has returned to threaten our world.
So what happens now?
Now I take up the mantle of what you and Gwendis started. We must find out what this revived Grey Host plans, and devise a way to stop them. When the time comes, House Ravenwatch will send for you. I pray you will continue to aid us.
Hell yeah. Help vamps fight vamps is the coolest ever.
I started looking for information about the Grey Host and discovered that my mentor had a hand in their creation. Verandis may have kept his past a secret, but at least we know he opposed their plans for conquest. He wasn't a part of their war.
Verandis has promised to help you find out more about the Grey Host and their current plans.
I heard what he said. I'm still angry that he kept this part of his past a secret. But we'll work it out. Eventually.
As adults do.
In the meantime, at least I know I can trust him. That he didn't betray the ideals of House Ravenwatch.
So you're going to work with him?
Of course. There's too much at stake to let a few secrets get in our way. I'll help in whatever way I can. And once we know more, we'll send for you. I figure you want to see how this ends just as much as we do.
Anything else I can help with at the moment?
Take this, my friend.
Nice.
You earned it. For helping me learn more about Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host. And for discovering the true connection between Verandis and the Grey Council. When you're ready for a reckoning, House Ravenwatch will contact you.
Bam, baby. Cool. Completed. The Grey Council. Hell yeah.
So, any 1,000-year-old secrets I should know about?
Do you really want to hear all the sordid details of my past, Gwendis?
Yeah. Let's check out this memento we just got. Whoa. Oh, sick. I like how you look kind of startled. I don't know if y'all grabbed it this month. You can get the wash your hands emote. It's very cool. All right, so I think we did it. Prologue complete. Huzzah. We've got Markarth coming out November 2nd. I'm super stoked. We will 100% be streaming it on Twitch. Twitch.tv/GlamShatterSkull. Can't wait. We will most likely upload those streams to YouTube as well. So if you can't make it to the stream, although we'd love for you to, it will be available to you, at least in part. Try and come hang out with us live. Much love and huzzahs. Peace out. Later. Bye-bye. Now I'm just saying a bunch of stuff. I don't really know how to end these types of things. Yeah. We got this. I'm going to poop now. I actually have to pee real bad, so huzzah. Stopping this recording.